Know the gang, know the gang, know the gang. Where my notification squad at? Let me know in the comment section if you're part of the notification gang. Now what we're going to do is, this is probably going to be the last play that I'm going to put out from the gun white off trips patch before I release the full patch ebook. And it's a pretty good play in my opinion, because you can beat every zone coverage short and you can beat them deep down the sideline as well. And the play that we're going to call is the scat play right there in the middle. Now it beats cover 2, cover 3, and cover 4, and I'll show you guys how to pretty shortly now. If you guys want to know, just check in and keep watching the video to show you guys how to destroy zone coverage with this stuff right here. Now if you're new to this channel and you find this video useful, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. So I don't really have these written down, but I have just a general idea of how we're going to attack them in your head. So we're going to use two different aspects of this play. One is this post route by this wide receiver in the slot right here. We're going to motion snap it, and then we're going to motion it to the other side of the field. The other part is this wheel route by the running back. So I'm going to show you guys how we use the motion snap real quick. So you guys know that a gun bunch, well, you guys may not know, but one of the main plays out of the gun bunch week or halfback week is like a mesh play to where you motion the little corner route inside a little bit, and then you snap it, and then he'll get open down the sideline. I'm able to recreate that with this play here. You can set it up a number of ways. The way I mainly set it up is by streaking Dorset, triangle of Y, select the outside white receiver, not white, I meant right, and then push the D-pad up. Then you can zig your tight end, triangle of Y, select the tight end, and then pull the right stick to the right. Now the first read is obviously the zig route. If you're just trying to attack the right side, you can do whatever with Hogan and White. You can block them, you can do whatever. The focus of this part is by focusing on the right side. If your opponent has the normal curl flats, then Hogan's going to get open. And what you want to do is you want to motion him in a couple steps and then snap it. So you're going to see here, he comes in a couple steps and then I snap the ball. He's going to interact with that slot defender a little bit, and then he's going to get open down the sideline. So you just motion snap him just a little bit. See, I just set the play up that fast. You motion him in, and then you go ahead and hit him. He's going to interact with that curl flat, and then he's going to get open down the sideline. That's part one. Now, it's a little bit different. You want to hit the zig route if they're playing cloud flats. And you'll be able to notice really quick if they're playing cloud flats or curl flats. One, they're not going to interact with your slot receiver anymore. And two, he won't be able to get behind that flat. He'll just stay even with him, and then you just hit Gronkowski. So here it is. You know he didn't interact with Gronkowski. You hit Gronkowski just for an easy, quick, it's just a quick 6-7 yards. Something slight, you know what I'm saying? And you can play with the way you set that up. You can make like a makeshift screen. So you can put Gronkowski on an out route, Dorset on a smoke route, and then you can throw it to Dorset once Gronkowski gets close to him for like a little makeshift screen. So I'm going to show you guys how that works right here. You see he's in a cloud flat. So what we're going to do is do the same motion snap, and then once Gronkowski starts turning to the outside, you can go ahead and hit him, and you can do like a little a makeshift screen. He's gonna block that flat defender, and then it's up to you to shake that corner if you want to. Now I'm gonna show you how we use this against cover 2. You see we have cover 2 here. It's gonna be pretty much the same setup. You can smoke screen the outside receiver if you want to, and do that same makeshift screen. So you're gonna see here, we have here, you can hit the out route. Obviously you can hit the out route, and he missed the block right there, but you see we gained 5 yards. But you can also do the first setup, but instead of putting Gronkowski on the zig, you just put him on an out route, and that way it's a high-low on that outside corner. If he's playing a hard flat, then he's gonna bite down on the in route or out route by Gronkowski, and you can hit Edelman deep down the sideline. But if he stays in a cloud, it's just a simple and easy free 5 yards for you right there, a 5-6 yards. Hopefully he gets his feet down and bounce, but as quick and easy 5 yards. If he plays, obviously if he plays hard flats, you can go ahead and hit Edelman deep down the sideline, or you might even be able to hit Dorset down the sideline if he goes ahead and does that. So we have the play set up. You can hit Dorset right now, but you can hit Edelman also down the sideline as well. Let's go against cover 4 drop show 2 real quick. So you see here the defense is in that cover 4 drop show 2, and once again it's the same reads all throughout every single zone coverage. You see here we got the zig route and the corner route. You go ahead and make that read. You're gonna know if they're in a curl flat, and they're going to try to follow him. That was a bad read by me. I should have threw it to the zig route, but you guys see it's a high-low read. He was clearly trailing the corner route, and I threw it anyway. But as long as you guys make the read, as long as you don't throw it right to the defender like I just did, you should be straight. Let's set it up here. Yeah, you guys think I'm playing like Stevie Wonder right now. How am I supposed to be a tip channel? I can't make a simple high-low read. What's going on with me, man? Put hashtag blind in the comment section. You think I can't read those plays. But simple, you can throw Gronkowski on a zig route. You can put him on an out route. You can, once again, obviously you can do the makeshift screen that I was talking about. Make sure we're in cover 4. It's a simple, quick read to get you some quick yards. And if they let the corner route be open, you can throw the corner route too. So here we go. I don't know why Gronkowski didn't block, but I know you guys didn't come here just for no quick little 5-6 yards, a little quick outside play. Obviously, I got something more from you guys. So you guys know in the last play, or the last passing play from the Y-off trips, we hit that play where we had the crossing route from the post and we had a running back wheel route to hit you deep. Now this play where you motion over your slot receiver looks just like that last play. Now I'm going to put a card to that play up in the top right corner so you guys can check that out too. But this looks exactly like that same last setup, but this time, what's his name? Is that Edelman? Edelman's running the post route, and Hogan's, you can do whatever you want with Hogan. So your opponent may be expecting the post or the crossing route from Hogan, but this time it's coming from Edelman. So if he mans up or he does some kind of cross man, he's going to be manning up the wrong guy. And this is the part of the play that we attack the coverage deep. So here, once you motion over your slot receiver, you want to streak Hogan. Triangle Y, select Hogan, push the D-pad up to streak him. And now you can, on the right side, Gronkowski and Dorsett, it's up to you to pick and choose. If you want to focus on getting the crossing route and the running back wheel route open, you can streak Dorsett and then drag Gronkowski. Now obviously the first read is Gronkowski, then you got the post route, and then you got the running back wheel down the sideline. The running back wheel down that specific wheel is different than the other running back wheels. You know how the first one we talked about cut to the inside? This one cuts further to the outside than any other wheel route, and you're going to use that to beat the coverage down the field. Now obviously you're going to need time in the pocket, so I would not do this if you're like third and long where your opponent's probably going to be blitzing 17 billion people. But in a situation like second and short, third and short, to where you can risk losing a couple yards or even not getting the play, but you want to make sure that you have another down to fight with. Obviously we're just going to wait for the running back, get down the sideline, and you just throw it straight to the running back. There is no zone coverage that's going to cover that. It may be a soft squat, may man up with it, but you can obviously manipulate the soft squat if you want to by getting him to man up with the wheel route and then throwing something underneath. So you're going to see here, and you can obviously throw Dorsett on the wheel route if you want to, but the crossing route won't be as open. I like to throw the Gronkowski on the drag because it's a quicker throw. Obviously I'm not going to throw the drag because it's an easy read. So now we're going to go on to cover 2. Not going to make that many adjustments. I'm just going to flip the play so that way I'm able to block it and able to run down the sideline. So it's the same play setup. It looks exactly the same as the last play, so you can switch who's running that crossing route. Now keep in mind this whole time that crossing route is open as well too. But down the sideline, you still got the running back down the sideline. You can possession catch that, so we can toe tap and catch in the inbounds, but he's getting open wide down the sideline. And once again, against cover 4, this is cover 4 drop show 2, the dreaded cover 4 drop show 2. Same setup like I said before. You go ahead and set this play up just like this, streak Hogan. You're going to be able to get down the sideline with the same running back route. Even though he's in a cover 4, he has a billion zones out there. It's going to be able to get down the side. It's probably like, that's the most zone. It's like he has 8 people in coverage and it still gets open. So you guys see that he has to dedicate, he has to man that up. I don't think any user is going to go ahead and man up a running back wheel route. I don't think anybody's sane enough to do that. But we're going to go ahead and run the same play setup again and just show you the crossing routes real quick. Go ahead and set this up. Now, while your user, I said uterus, almost I said uterus. I ain't got one, boy, I tell you that. But your user still has to worry about that crossing route. So here we are in that cover 3. He still has to worry about that crossing route. Hopefully we get enough time in the pocket, but it doesn't look like, well, we will actually right here. You can still throw that crossing route. Better pass lead will get you better results, but you can mix it up too. You can, instead of throwing that drag, you can zig it out, so that way your opponent dedicates too much to the left. You can go ahead and throw a zig right here and attack a little short underneath. Let's go ahead and use against cover 2 real quick. We're going to be playing to the right, so we'll leave it just like this. Against cover 2, you can still hit, where we at? All right, the play set up. You can still go ahead and hit him. Oh wow, he got a crazy chop block. But once again, crossing route is open down the field, and I'll just show you guys just for craps and giggles the same crossing route against cover 4. Set up the defense in the cover 4. Hold on, what you doing, player? All right, we got the cover 4 set up, and this is a deep passing play. It's a gadget play. Not really a gadget play because it works more than one way. But it helps with the scheme because it looks like what we were doing with the other plays. It looks like the same, and it's part of the same concept. You can use the smart streaks like we did last time, but we're just focusing on these deep shots down the field. It's a very good play, and I have a normal cover 4 beater, but you guys see the crossing route coming down. But hopefully you guys understand what I'm showing you guys. Obviously, going into practice mode is a little tough because the defense plays like they're playing in the Super Bowl. So you get crazy pass rushes, and sometimes things don't work out in practice mode as they would in normal head-to-head, but you guys get the picture. You guys can mix this up with the last play that we showed, and you can mix it up with the entire formation to make everything look the same, or everything look differently, and still be able to get big gains against zone coverage especially. Now, I appreciate you guys showing up. If you like this video, you're able to use some of these concepts in your own, or you just like the way I presented it in general, let me know by hitting that like button. It helps the channel out, it helps the video spread out, helps the channel grow, and it shows me that I'm doing something that you guys like. That's it for this video. I'll see you guys around next time. I'm out.